is this my life? I feel like such a weird version of myself. Hints that I just put in. Whoa. Okay. Good. Being in Christchurch or on the way. It's strong. Grateful for this channel and for like the okay. Morning guys. I wanted to quickly create diary entry for this next video. It is 8:15 in the morning and I literally was just crying. So teething, it really is kicking mine and Wolf's asses, and I'm just so tired again. Like, you get used to it in motherhood, like being tired. You know that that's your life now. You get used to it. You're like, cool, I don't mind waking up at this time. I don't mind whatever. And then you start to get into a rhythm where you're not waking up so many times. And so then when you flick back into it, it's just so hard. And I don't want this to be like a woe is me, but I do want to be realistic about like all sides of motherhood. So this is a really big phase that I'm in, so it's really important that I share it for anyone else. Because we're all going to go through it as mothers with new bubbies when they get in their teeth. So not to say that everyone's going to get super emotional and upset like me, but if you do, at least I'm that girlfriend here for you to say, I'm with you. Yesterday was such a hard day. He probably altogether only slept for about 35 minutes through the entire day. I literally cried for an hour straight. And you know when you cry and you're just like angry at everything. So I was angry at the washing on the line. I was angry that I'm always doing washing. I was angry that there was dishes in the sink. I was angry that there was clean clothes sitting on the table waiting for me to pop it all away. And I was just like, why is this my life? It wasn't like he was awake and he was pleasant. He was awake and he was tired and he was grumpy. And I was just walking around and I was like, look, I don't feel like that. Of course I don't feel like that. And I'm happy to say that I don't feel like that. But I did feel like that in the moment. Not last night, the night before. Wolf woke me up 5 times between 2 and 5 a.m. And so I had only slept for 3 hours and then had ridiculously broken sleep until I just eventually got up. So I was really tired, really tired, and the same thing had happened the night before. So I mean, if that can give you kind of a measure of like, you're not you when you're hungry, you're not you when you're tired. Okay, I feel like such a weird version of myself. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am actually just about to go out and meet a couple of my antenatal mum friends, but I just did my face and I put plaits in my hair last night. Yes, she's thriving over there. I feel like such a weird version of myself. Does anyone else say that they're like versions of themselves through time? I always remember through pregnancy I was like, I'm such a weird version of myself, I just don't look like myself. And that's how I feel this morning. I feel like I am the strangest version, but that's okay. I haven't worn makeup properly in such a long time too, so that's probably another reason as to why I feel like, whoa, okay. Anyway, so I'm about to actually go out, but I just wanted to quickly check in and say good morning and let you know that when I get back, we're gonna pack our bags. I'm officially back. I've done a workout, which is why I look slightly different. I have written a list of everything that I think I need just for Wolf. Wolf's bag will be this one. This is our diaper bag, but I obviously need to pack my own bag, and I did the wrong thing here where I only packed cabin baggage. So that's why this is going to be very interesting. So firstly, sleep. We're gonna take his most puffy style sleep sack because it's Christchurch that we're going to and it's winter, and so it's going to be very cold. And I'm also just taking one pair of pajamas. We are going to my mum's house, mum and dad's house, so I really don't need to be packing more than I really need because I'll be able to just wash everything. What else? I'm gonna take 4 merino bodysuits, 1 pair of merino pants, 1 pair of merino socks. Literally going for 2 nights, so. Merino beanie. Up here he doesn't need to wear that, but down there it just might be that much more cold, and I don't know what we're going to be doing or where we're going to be going, so want to have those. 2 pairs of cotton socks, 4 bibs, because he is teething so much at the moment, even though it's only 2 days. Some days he just dribbles non-stop, and I do change his bib quite a lot through that day, so I like the option of being able to do that. This beanie, because it goes so well with his eyes, and Ugg boots, 1 wrap so that I can put it over the top of the pram, and then other key things accessories wise will be 2 bottles, formula, Pamol, the white noise machine, his dummy, his cuddly attached to it, and the giraffe Sophie. And I'll probably end up packing like our silicone spoons and stuff because he likes to gnaw on them. 3 nappies, and then wipes, we'll just use those all weekend as well. Clothes wise, Where the Wild Things Are bodysuit, a white plain bodysuit, and then a grey plain bodysuit, camo pants, navy little leggings. I'm gonna take the white hoodie that I bought him, a puffer vest with a hood. Mum also has a knitted jumper she's made for him, drop crotch pants, a woolen hat as well that she's knitted for him down there. And when you have space as limited as that bag, you just make do. We'll see how this will go with actually packing. So I got my lashes done yesterday by Sophia, thank you. I will link her down below. She came to my house, amazing. And as you guys can see, there's been a slight change of plans. I booked some baggage now, and thank God I did by looking by the size of how packed that bag is. I'm literally just about to dye my eyebrows. So the reason I booked a bag, not only is it good because we have so much stuff, but I didn't want to turn up and be like literally overflowing with stuff in our hands, including a live child, and trying to wrangle all of that and just feeling really flustered. So the reason I wanted to film this video is because I was really intrigued before starting packing for us of what we would actually need and how much, you know, traveling with a baby would change things. But again, I couldn't find anything New Zealand related, so I just thought I may as well make one for anyone who is wanting to know what I was wanting to know. So I was messaging my other mum friends who I know have gone on trips, and they just said, you know, bring things that are familiar, all the normal essentials, diapers, clothes, bring everything in excess that you can so that you're just like baby proof. But one of them said, just don't get diapers and just get your mum to get some in Christchurch so that that leaves a little bit more space in your diaper bag. So we'll only take what we actually think we'll need for the airport. So Air New Zealand lets you take a pram and a capsule for free, and you can kind of pick from a couple different options of what you can take for free. I'll try to chuck a picture in here so that anyone can know. And I asked one of my girlfriends who works for Air New Zealand too, like if that was still relevant. I didn't want to get to the airport and be like, I've understood this so wrong. So I asked her and she was like, yeah, it all works out. I haven't lived in Christchurch for about 6 years now, so I hope I'm not severely underestimating the cold with what we're packing. But I think I can just borrow some of my mum's clothes because we're staying at my parents' place, so I'll be able to borrow a puffer jacket or something. I feel like a real South Islander saying that. Like, I've never owned a puffer jacket in my life because I just couldn't stand them, because everyone in Christchurch has them. So I'm filming this for you early so that I can do my usual Wednesday upload for you guys, and then the next time that I'll see you after that will be in Christchurch or on the way. I'm actually getting the copper IUD tomorrow, and even though I've given birth and like I'm not afraid of like showing it all or talking about it or whatever, I don't know, I'm just kind of nervous for someone to be just feeling a little bit like ugh. But Jessie is taking a half day because afterwards you can feel really like weak and fatigued and dizzy and whatever, and obviously because I have Wolf, It's not like I can just go home and chill. I'm still a mum. And that's another thing about mum life. You're sick, you're still a mum. You still just have to keep grinding. Packed. This is just his mat for when he changes nappy, his merinos, his pajamas, his pants and stuff through there. On this side we have all of his accessories, natural teething tamer, formula in a little container, his Ugg boots. On this side we have his little baby earmuffs because we'll be going to church on Sunday, so it'll be good for him when he's needing to sleep. We have his little hairbrush so he doesn't get cradle cap. Then we have all of his bibs. In the end here I have the little clips just from Kmart so that we can connect the blanket, which is on this side, to the front of the pram. And I do have a woolen blanket as well as his sleep sack in our bag that we're sharing. We're officially ready. Things that I realized that I wanted to pack that I had forgotten from my list was obviously the teething tamer, the hairbrush, and also a body oil. After we shower him, we put body oil all over his body, and it suddenly clicked to me that, you know, when you go to a colder temperature, your skin dries out heaps. I think it will end up being in our best interest too. And just before I wrap up, I wanted to quickly talk to you guys and say that I was watching back my first vlog the other night and I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like, this is someone I would watch, and not to be out myself, but I really like YouTube and I really like just watching people's day in their lives. I don't know, really nosy, I don't know. I was watching it back and I was thinking, gosh, these are so cool. And then I thought to myself, you know, when you're the mum, candid photos don't often happen for you. You're the one taking photos of visitors coming and holding your baby, or you're the one taking photos of dad holding baby. And I just thought this was such a cool way for me to always look back and see how candid my motherhood life was with him in such a like broader sense, because it's not just a snapshot. Honestly, I was watching back and I was like, whoa, I forgot he even used to get grumpy in the evenings. And Jessie and I were saying to each other, when did that stop? It's crazy, like something that happens every single day, one day just stops and you look back and you're like, whoa. If you know any mothers, take photos of them with the baby when you go for a visit. It means so much to a mother to get a photo with her baby, even if she looks like crap. Like, how crap do I look in some of my videos that I put up here? Almost all of them. And I'm so grateful for them. I don't have one photo of me and Wolf that I would want to frame. And that's not to be sad, but I have so many of Jessie that we're going to frame. I have ones of our family that we're planning to frame, but none of me. So yeah, like, I'm so grateful for this channel and for like the confidence that I'm gaining from it, and for the support. Yeah, to be able to candidly see what motherhood is like, both for myself and to, you know, give that to other people. So cool. I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. Please let me know if you have any tips for traveling with a baby that I could quickly shove in the bag before I go on Friday. Otherwise, just let me know what you think. Honestly, I hope that I can look back on this next time I go for a trip and I can be like, I should have done this better, or I forgot that I did that. Yeah, cool guys. I hope you're having a really good week, and I will see you in Christchurch. Peace.